5 things you missed in Fulham 3, Arsenal 0. That is right, lads, Arsenal Football Club, and let's just say we have started the brand new Premier League season with a bang. And I'm talking a massive explosion as Arsenal won their first game of the season against Fulham at COYG with goals from Alexandre Lacazette, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Mr. Gabriel Magalhaes. So let's just say your boy is happy, and let's just say it is a mad one. So with that being said, guys, welcome back to your boy's channel. We are back again, and here are 5 things you missed in Arsenal 3, Fulham 0. Here we go. Yo, what is on, guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boy's channel. As always, before we get into the video itself, make sure to go down there and drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are closing into 25,000, it's mad. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the game itself. What do you think happened and what are your thoughts? Follow my social media and subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders. The links are in the description below. But with that being said, guys, 2020-21, we are back with a bang. 3-0, here we go. Right, first things first, of course, is going to be Gabriel the metronome. Hey yo, lads, what can I say? There are literal tears in my eyes after all the videos, all the transfer rumours, the constant repeating. Let's just say Gabriel Magalhaes 14 on his debut did not disappoint, and I'm not gonna lie, your boy was so gassed and so over the moon, like literally over the moon. Of course, in terms of Gabriel Magalhaes, he made his Arsenal debut starting in the back three with Tierney and Holding, and let's just say he set the standards very high for himself. Of course, there was always going to be a lot of pressure put on the Brazilian, and this is what happens when you sign for Arsenal Football Club. Every single time Arsenal sign a player, all the rival clubs want to watch, they want to pray, they want to find mistakes, and they want to dissect every single bit of the performance, and this was no other case. And so when Gabriel Magalhaes started, and the first few minutes, when he lets that ball go and we nearly concede, it wasn't the best of starts. But alas, lads, that was put right to the back, as after that game, Gabriel Magalhaes unleashed his inner Prime Maldini. And listen, you can say I'm over exaggerating, but let the stats do the talking. I don't need to talk anymore. In terms of his stats, we're talking 5 ball recoveries, 3 clearances, 2 tackles made, 2 fouls, 0 goals conceded, and 0 times passed, as well as that, a cheeky little goal. And boy, what I tell you right now, this was beautiful scenes in full effect. But this is not what I want to focus on. What I want to focus on is the passing of Gabriel Magalhaes, and this game was the perfect demonstration. We are talking a guy who had the most touches with 121 on the pitch, 113 passes completed, again the most, and a 95% passing accuracy. And that just goes to show why Arsenal have signed this guy. This guy is a passing metronome. He is a baller. And we also saw it first time how much it can help Arsenal. 2 of the 3 goals Arsenal scored all came from playing out of the back, and it was beautiful Mikel Arteta football. And it all starts off with Gabriel finding incisive passes, breaking the lines and progressing that ball forwards. And that is what we saw first time from Gabriel Magalhaes today. I have had enough of Sideways FC. I have moaned, but alas, those days are over. And so in Gabriel Magalhaes, we have a player here who has so much potential. He's only 22 years of age, and this was just his debut. A lot of players take time to adapt and, get used to the surroundings. But Gabriel Magalhaes in his first game is pulling out man of the match performances. You love to see it. And I'll tell you right now, your boy is the proudest guy in the world. For some reason, I feel like a proud father because I've just spoken about this guy so much and given so many, transfer updates on this guy. It just feels like this is the climax, and it was beautiful. Now, let's not get too overexcited. But in Gabriel Magalhaes, we have a potential monster at the back, and it was a monster class of monster classes today. But yeah, lads, as always, let me know your thoughts on Gabriel Magalhaes and what were you most impressed by the Brazilian's performance, because I was impressed by everything. The hype, the sauce, the swag, the finesse. It was beautiful. And I hate to say it, but I told you so. Right, moving on to the second thing, and that is Arsenal's creativity issues solved. Hey, what can I say? This was a very good day to be an Arsenal fan. The Brazil connection come through. Mohamed Elneny and come up with a fantastic performance as well. And I had Chelsea fans crying left, right and centre. I'll tell you what right now, this is the water, this is their tears. Oh, beautiful. And once again, don't take my word for it. Let the stats do the talking, bro. And let's just say he did not disappoint, getting 2 assists and arguably 3, but I'm not going to count it because it was a shot, it wasn't an assist. And not only that, but he also created 3 chances, as well as that he had 7 balls into the final third, both the best on the pitch. And this is what I've been telling you guys about Willian. I have done a video after all where I said 5 reasons why Willian is perfect for the Arsenal. This guy is a creatively pro-efficient player. This guy has that creativity, has the source, and trust me, it is fantastic to see. Because how many times last season did we see Arsenal struggle with chances created? With the facts on paper being Arsenal had the 16th least chance created in the entirety of last season. I am not saying this guy by any means is the long-term resolution, but the whole point I'm trying to make here is by the signing of Willian, I do believe in the short-term wise, we have addressed this whole creativity issue. And this has probably got Aubameyang licking his lips like prime Ronaldinho. But it doesn't just end there, lad. I also want to talk about the expected goals, because sometimes the score does not reflect the game itself. But in terms of expected goals, they have got Arsenal down for 2.4 and Fulham down to 0.1. And that is massive, and I'll tell you why. Because the last time Arsenal played at Fulham, it was 2018. It was Arsenal 5, Fulham 1 under Unai Emery, Mr. Good Evening himself. And so on paper, 5-1 sounds like an outstanding game for the Arsenal. But in terms of the expected goals for that game, that had Fulham higher than Arsenal. Yet Arsenal still ended up winning 5-1, which goes to show the effect of Mikel Arteta. It is not a matter of us overperforming, it is a matter of Arsenal just being an overall far better side. And it is beautiful! And also what you can see straight away, there's a lot more structure to the Arsenal attack and the Arsenal defence, and I'm telling you right now, it is bringing tears to my eyes. I am seeing an Arsenal side that is solid at the back and attacked with such fluency, and it's just so good, bro. But yeah, lads, let me know your thoughts on Willian in the comments below. What are your thoughts on him? And do you think he should be an Arsenal starter going into the future? Moving on to the third thing, and that is Elneny here to stay? Listen, you know it's a good day when you have a man like Elneny turning into prime Ruud Gullit. Now I understand there's a lot of Arsenal fans that believe Elneny is not on the stand for Arsenal, and I hear you guys, but at the same time you have to give credit where credit is due. Today Elneny had a very underrated and very good performance. And again, I'm gonna get their stats out for you guys. Call me Statman Bav. We are talking 70 touches and 95% pass accuracy, 5 accurate long balls, and also 5 interceptions, the most on the pitch. And as I said, overall it was a very good performance for a man like Mohamed Elneny. I understand that he's nowhere near an Arsenal starter. Of course, I'd rather have Partey and Aouar and Ceballos and Xhaka, but as a squad player, I don't know why you wouldn't keep Elneny. And with Arsenal being the Europa League, the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup and the Premier League, it's going to be a long, grueling season. Again, I'll say it one more time, he is not an Arsenal starter. And it isn't just your boy who's warming to him, you even have the main man, Mikel Arteta himself. And you can see that he really likes him as a player. He's constantly praising him after interviews and talking about him and saying how hard he works. And that works for Mikel Arteta. He wants to play a high pressing game, and right now at the start it looks good, but there'll be certain games where Arsenal won't have the energy for that. So to bring Elneny on those games with his high energy, it's gonna work. And one thing I don't want to see is some Arsenal fans starting these false agendas without giving a player a chance. Elneny is not the star player, he isn't the go-to man. But myself as a fan, I want a backup player, and Elneny I am willing to back. But yeah lads, that is of course just my opinion, and let me know yours in the comments below. What would you do with the future of Mohamed Elneny? Moving on to the fourth thing, and as the Mesut Ozil saga is not over. Oh my god, here we are again. It has been a positive day, yet somehow I managed to find one negative. I'm sorry lads. But again, yeah, Mesut Ozil was left out of the Arsenal squad, and again this has caused quite a bit of controversy. In terms of Mesut Ozil himself, earlier on the week he did declare that he's fit, saying that I'm fit, ready and doing my best. Unfortunately, it's not my hands to decide about the squad on the weekend. And this has kind of caused a lot of controversy. And I'll tell you what, if Arsenal hadn't got the win today, this would have been all over the headlines. But yeah, with Ozil being left out of the squad once again, what that confirms to me that it wasn't just Raul Sanllehi leaving him out, and this is Arteta, and he is trying to freeze Mesut Ozil out of the squad. In terms of myself, I personally don't understand it, because at this point I have come to the conclusion that Mesut Ozil is not going to leave this club. We've tried and tried harder and even harder, and the guy just doesn't want to budge. And so if he isn't going to leave, why don't you just use him? Yes, he isn't the Mesut Ozil 2014, but he's still a decent player on his day, and I'm sure he's good enough for the Arsenal bench. Again, it is not my personal decision, and it's over to Mikel Arteta, and in Arteta we trust. But yeah guys, let me know your thoughts on the whole Mesut Ozil saga and what do you think is going to happen. But then you also have the future of Mohamed Guendouzi, as he posted a photo to his social media today showing his support to the team. And this is something that's very key, because prior to this game, he had not done that a single time. He said nothing about the FA Cup final, nothing about the Community Shield. And so with him posting today, does that mean he's kind of back in Arsenal's good books, and he's kind of had a change of mind, and he wants to stay at the Arsenal? And so again, lads, just like Mesut Ozil, let me know your thoughts on Mohamed Guendouzi. Would you keep him or would you sell him? It is over to you guys. And finally, lads, Ceballos Nketiah bust up. Not only have I got one negative, I've got two negatives. What am I doing, bro? But yeah, this is something that I think I need to talk about, because before the game, a clip arrived on social media showing Ceballos and Nketiah having a bust up, pushing each other before the game even started. And so of course your boys turned into a full detective, and after a thorough investigation, I had gone to the bottom of it, and that is, nothing really happened. Yes, Ceballos might have pushed him and things might have happened, but at the end of the day, this is football. And if any of you guys have played football, you understand things get heating up, and you know, anything can happen on a football pitch. And to kill all the rumours, man like Ceballos even posted a photo with him and Nketiah after the game, proving that nothing really happened. But while we're on the topic of Ceballos, something has got me thinking. If and when Arsenal do sign Thomas Partey, what is going to happen with the future of Ceballos? Because for me, Xhaka has to start, and so then you have Partey, Aouar, Ceballos, Guendouzi, Elneny. There is a lot of good players there. And so yeah, lads, I'm going to throw it to you guys once again in the comments below. Let me know what you guys would do with Ceballos. Would you start him or would you keep him on the bench? It's over to you. But in terms of Arsenal 3-0, we will take it indeed, baby. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video there. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed the video, so make sure to go down there, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the game itself and anything you want to talk about. Follow my social media and subscribe to the Offsiders. The links are in the description below. But with that being said, guys, let's end it there and there. In the latest episode of 5 Things You Missed, we discussed Arsenal 3, Fulham 0. It was beautiful. It is a bang to start off with, but it's just a start. Let's not get too carried away. And I will see you guys next time in a bit.